Welcome everyone to the GeoGuessr Super Weekend. 30 best of fives are abound over the next 3 days, and we will be here to show you all the action. I'm Toby, on the desk joined by Gelotris. We're kicking off things here today with the Open Majors, and oh my, is this a great place to be.
There are still 3 spots, as we can see in the wildcard tournaments and the Open Major as well.
You can see the order of the games being played here. Move, into no move, into move, into no move, and then should we come to game 5, it is NMPC. Here, you can see the players taking to the field today, and there might be some very new faces for the majority of viewers out there.
Thank you, Toby and Gelotris. Yeah, what a pleasure it is for myself and GC to be back. My name's Parla, and as I just said, his name is GC. Noxy versus Miko Y is going to be our first match.
We are now in Brazil. There might be some pole stickers and things like that. Maybe the palms, maybe the car color. It's such a big country. If Miko doesn't go Belém too, it's probably game either way. And
I mean, this is a huge discrepancy.
Yeah, it's game. Let's see.
Let's find out. Miko or Noxy.
Oh,
Miko
wow.
strikes back indeed.
Incredible. Very good accurate guess.
What the hell does that mean? It means we're going to NMPC. Everybody going to a game 5. And now we head into round 9 in that 5x.
Yeah.
It's anybody's game.
We have New Zealand here. The vegetation here is quite interesting.
Expertise in New Zealand, so useful to both of our players right now. Who will come out on top? I think, GC, it ends here. 10 seconds left for Noxy to respond.
I like Auckland. Oh, whoa, that's game.
That's
and Noxy
definitely
does it.
game. Noxy does it. Wins in New Zealand. It took up to NMPZ, but Noxy gets it done. Yeah, up next, we've got Lemon versus Jamabi. Lovely location here, nestled between some mountains on a hiking trail.
Jamabi zoomed to Norway, and he's gone quite... Well,
that was a big switch.
Big switch.
Switched from massive north to massive south. Could this be massive points? 5 seconds left. Still yet to open the map. Okay, no. We must... Yeah. There must have been a visual issue on our end.
I don't know. We can't tell what happened.
Okay, so everybody at home, apparently that was a real GG.
Wow.
But yeah, everyone give it up for Jamabi.
Kouuli is about to take on Alpha in the 3rd match of the day. We're already up to 4 times multipliers.
And you don't want to see this when you're Kouuli, because Thailand is so hard to read, guess. So if
You've
they
been
don't
studying Thai recently. Talk me through this 5K.
Let's say we started. We haven't studied. we got prepared to. But we have a pretty quick guess from Alpha, who's also lining up the road.
Definitely, and also for Alpha back against the wall, you might as well send that hope for the best of the multipliers. Do the job for him, and he gets it. What an incredible round for Alpha. 3-0 victory. From Alpha performances to the Gymtimidator, we're getting more and more buffed by the second here as we get ready for this match.
Gymtimi got close enough to still pick up points, even though Gorka played it safe. And now, again, we are in Thailand. We had that before, where someone was in the lead.
Definitely. Let's see what's going to happen here. They're going to be very close to one another. Once more, but 4.5 times multiplier is going to be big. It's going to be Jim closer here once again. And that just exactly is going to be game. Jim out 3-0.
It's time for another game. It's going to be Pav versus Salex. 4.5 times damage now. Anything could happen. We're in Thailand. We had a Thai pull right off the bat.
My initial thought was just guessing somewhere near Bangkok and play it safe. But I could see this being more in the eastern part where Salex is going right now. I don't mind Pav's guess here, but it could end up losing him the game.
It could. Let's see. Timer's going to run out here with Salex staying farther east. There it goes. Who has it? It's going to be Salex slightly closer. Is that enough? 4.5 times damage. I think it is. Salex takes us to NMPC. What? Wait.
Hold the phone.
Ziggy, hold the phone. Okay. Pav almost just went US while Salex is in Europe. Pav, what are you going to do now? It seems like Pav has now realized that he's changed the guess after our panic, and he's actually South France now.
South France, Spain, that area makes a lot of sense, and he locks it in, actually.
Yeah, this could be really big points, even for round 2. 1.5 times multiplier, 5 seconds to go. Salex switches back to Greece. Is he going to keep it there? Yes, he is, by the looks of it. He does. Timer's up. Who has it? It is Pav.
Wow.
What an insane guess.
I didn't want to say it, but I was about to say, is that enough? But
Is that game?
with
It
the
was
multis.
almost, Ziggy. Almost. We're in Canada.
We're in Canada.
Ziggy, we're in Canada.
We are in Canada.
We're in Canada.
We're in Canada.
You know who's from Canada?
I think he can speak at least French, so I would have just expected him to be from Quebec.
That would make sense.
Makes sense.
We'll see. Wow, that is it, yeah.
That is it, just like that.
It is going to be in Quebec, much farther south, and Pat is going to do it there, being slightly closer. Wow, what an impressive way for that to go in the end. Manuelson versus Thenderson. Kind of, yeah, funny, as Paul was saying, like the two suns.
But it seems like we have a Ghana.
Oh, Thenderson, if you make a quick guess, it could be doable. Seems pretty dry, could be farther north, maybe near Wa, something like that. He sees a couple signs, he zooms in the map. Can he use it? Manuelson has a new sign of his own, opens the map too, going super far north near Wa, as I was saying, just a bit farther north of it. Now he's northeast. I think he found the city, and you can see the relief on Manuelson's face. He has done it.
Confident zoom,
yeah,
and it seems like.
He dropped a GG emote as well. With that, that should be Manuelson's game. He's done it. An impressive 3-0, another one on the day. Manuelson, one of those tourney favorites, takes it 3-0 very impressively.
Everybody, it's time for Bastel versus Jewel. Round 7. Oh, yeah, we're in round 7
Yeah, we're in
here.
round 7. This is 4X, and this is a tricky-looking North America round. We have one in Nova Scotia in Canada, and then we have Bastel more around Connecticut, Massachusetts. So, Jewel with a water hedge.
Does he sink or swim?
Oh.
He sinks. No, he doesn't. He swims. Apologies. Yeah, and that will be game.
That's game.
3-1. The crown jewel shines.
Yeah, wow.
Thank you, Toby and Jellitrish. Yeah, Ralius versus Luminous Kiwi. We are going to see round 10, Rory. And it's a great guess by Kiwi. He extends his lead. With a 5x multi, a small round becomes very impactful. It just builds that lead a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah. We are back in this country once again. This country proving to be quite pivotal here in this game.
Oh, Ralius sends it, looks frustrated, rolls his eyes.
Yeah, I like the guess with the mountain ridge I can see.
Oh, and there we go.
It's game for
Kiwi holds on to the lead. Ralius pushed first, but it did not make the Kiwi stumble. Kiwi takes the series and does it in style, 3-0.
Now we have all of the quarterfinals lined up. The rounds of 8 have all come to an end, and we now enter quarterfinals territory.
At first glance, I think we are back in Java with those tile roofs. Can't really tell if it's giving us a couple parts. We have a symmetrical pole, which you see more towards the east.
I think Gymtimidator had something good to work with there. Yeah, exactly. Now they're both going to log in. Noxy is further towards the east, and it's going to be Gymtimidator on point with this one once more. Will it be enough, you would imagine? Yes, it just exactly able to lock that one in. Gymtimidator up 1-0.
And I think we are in Canada. We have the single yellow line, very commonly found in Canada overall. Would make more sense for Ontario, maybe? That's also where Noxy did drop his pin for now. Gymtimidator is really using all his time. Find something that could tell you more about this location, but he actually ends up in the US.
Okay, not that big a divide of them. They're just on each their side of Lake Michigan, but we'll see now. It is actually going to be all the way down towards the south, and you can see on Gymtimi's face there. That's a big one, and that is going to be game over 1,000 kilometers of target. And Noxy takes game number 2.
With Japan coming up next, I mean, I just insta-slam it in the south somewhere.
Yeah.
I think it's Kyushu. Let's see.
He's not of Kobe, though.
Yep. That's really the right move for Gymtimi, I would say. If you want to turn this game around, you have to put some pressure on.
It's going to be the final round regardless. They're close to one another in downtown Osaka. This is going to be right in between the two. Noxy able to take one more round of this one as the round limit it comes through. Round 10 finishes. Noxy up 2-1. Round 10, the final round of this game. Gymtimidator needs to do at least 300 some damage to Noxy. Very cliff-like. Like, it's not just trees going over a big hill. It's very cliff-like, which would send me to Norway over Sweden. That's where Gymtimi is going. We'll see if Noxy is going to be close. I mean, little on this as they have now. This is game guaranteed.
This is the round that will decide it. Do you want to commit something crazy? Do you just want to play it safe?
Closer. And it's going to be enough. Just exactly. Incredible game by both of them. But we are going into NMPC.
Now I want to say it looks more like a recognizable road.
Do you insta-guess here, though?
I mean,
even if it's recognizable, 5 kilometers off and Noxy loses.
Because you will try to line this up.
Sure, the road is famous, but it's also like 1,000 kilometers long. I feel like it's 50 kilometers and it's GG.
Yeah, just try to find that on the map. That's what they do right now.
Question is, what happens after that bend where we can't see anymore? What happens? Noxy locks in, hands to the face, knowing that this could very easily be game, and most likely it will be, but it's gonna be him closer! On point with it, 42 kilometers in the lead though, and just like that, he stays alive. Both now under 1,000 health.
On an urban environment like this in Japan, there's no way you can make a good guess.
I know there is around 10 possible, but do we dare to say this is game
so unlikely that they both end up in the same place.
One is
because
West,
we have
one is Tokyo.
in Tokyo and one in Kyushu.
This would have to be the most downtown Hiroshima ever.
And it is all the way south.
He wins the gym. Timmy taken out at the very, very last moment. What a insane back and forth between these two players.
Match. I also need to kind of come down from that match, but there's no time for that. We are jumping right to the next one. Manuelson and Jamabi.
Round number 8. It's very even score still. Barely breaking under 5k health. I'm not going to call anything too soon. There is movement.
Love to see that.
He is moving. I think we're playing. I think we're live.
I think we are in the game.
I think we're live.
A little bit. I think Sumsel. Is it something with Sum and Selatan?
I hope Jamabi didn't just log in quickly for ending the round.
Oh, it's Tomato Salad. What am I saying? I'm also cooked. Why did it take me so long to know what Sumsel is?
You got pressured by the tech delay. There we go, the login from both sides, and it's gonna be Jamabi closer on this one. Whether it be delays getting to the head of Manuelson or what it might have been, one thing's for sure, Jamabi stayed cool throughout all of it. Round 10.
On it as well.
Jamabi, this is your final chance. 3,000 damage you need to do to Manuelson to win this one.
And once again, we are back in India.
It's going hard east.
Back to back.
It's not gonna happen. It's gonna be a 1-1 game. Take the lace out of the way. Manuelson wins it in around 10. And there you have it. Able to bring it home. The game is tied. It is not yet decided. Important to note.
Yeah. Also, the tournament isn't over today. We are continuing tomorrow.
We're only just beginning.
So therefore, still enough time to figure something out. We have Jamabi getting the guests down first. We are 94. He's right on it. 4x in Brazil.
That is enough.
Is enough.
There you go. 2-1, Jamabi, and this time around.
That is a relief.
This one, though, I feel like you should be able to get the state.
I don't know. I'm actually not sure, because on which side of the border are we? I mean, either the sign is wrong or the line is wrong on the map.
Yeah.
They could just switch it and give it over to Google.
Yeah. So maybe just don't fire anyone over this. That would be preferable.
We shouldn't, but looks like... Oh.
What is Jamabi?
I don't know.
What is his reaction?
I don't know. He just hopes it...
He got it. He got it on point. I'm not sure what the reaction was for, but there you have it. A 5k to hopefully soothe some of the frustrations that has been on the place. Round number 10, 300 points separating the two. Manuelson, you need to get this one if you want to stay in this race.
I mean, it looks like Greece. But then again, a round like this, region guessing that in Greece is very, very, very difficult.
Jamabi already said GG. They're close to one another. I mean, 300 points, that's opposite end of the road with 5.5 times multiplier.
I like Jamabi's guess more. He's covering
south.
way more now.
There
and he's
go.
on it. And again, the lean back, he is relieved.
The marathon game comes to an end. And yes, even if Jamabi wins it, and now it's time to keep our eyes on the Open Majors, where Path and Alpha will take it to the globe. It's going to be a dead tie, and now we're going to round 10, dead even on the scoreboard. And here we go.
Good signs here, right on the spawn. Stewart Highway is the middle highway in the country. It looks like we are further up towards Darwin with how many trees we have and those holy poles as well. So he could be on the right road. Path is still scanning for it. He knows it has to be somewhere along the one.
Definitely could be. Let's see here who is gonna get it. It's gonna be Alpha on it. 5k to finish it off in the end. And it's gonna be enough just exactly.
to win him the round.
And once again, we have the extra Madura 117. It's gonna be a scanfest. Path needs to be very, very precise. Let's keep our eyes on this round. Seems like they are both struggling to find the right road.
Gonna have to pin down eventually. They are in the right vicinity, you'd have to imagine, given that the surrounding numbers they have there are close to the one they're looking for. Southwestern Spain towards Portugal. It's gonna be Path closer though by quite the distance, 100 kilometers. And that is a huge, huge damage. Now only 80 points, make that 79 separating the two. Round 10.
Round 10, we have...
Alpha wanted on a 5K in the previous one.
But this time it is really more about the vibes rather than finding the road, because there's really not much to work with here. You don't have any road numbers, you don't have any towns in the distance.
5 seconds, this one is gonna run all the way down to 0. Round 10, it's gonna end here. Who's gonna get it? And it is gonna be Alpha once again, waiting until the very last second to strike home. 2-0.
We will find out, and once again we are in an urban environment in what seems like to be Argentina. Seems like they are somewhat close to each other. We have a La Pampa, guess.
Yeah.
And they're actually pretty far from each other. Never mind.
Santa Fe, and it's gonna be Path correct on this one, and this should definitely and will most definitely be game in his favor. So Path not out of the race just yet.
Now we have that octagonal pole right there, which is a good indicator for Mexico.
Again. Ooh, Philippines! Didn't see the octagonal pole, Path. Is that game in round 3? Yes, it is! Game over!
Our final quarterfinal, we've got Jewel versus the Luminous Kiwi.
We have Mackay here in Queensland, very big town. Jewel, okay, both players will be able to get very close here.
Relatively, it was the multi that pushed over the edge.
Yeah.
And at this point, both players so close. 2 rounds left.
Botswana. Oh, and Kiwi's made an excellent guess. This may be massive. If Jewel doesn't know to go max south, then it's game.
And it does not look like he knows. And if GC, you are correct, then Kiwi is going to run away with game 1. Yes, he does.
Go to some Latin America.
Just opens his map. Locked in by Jewel.
Yeah, north definitely makes sense, but beyond that, it's a little bit tricky.
And it's further south, but that's going to be solid points. That is going to be game. Jewel draws us up 1-1. Back in the US or Canada?
Yeah. US, I believe. I think Jewel has some info here. It said something visitors center, maybe in a name.
Texas, a big state with a 5.5x. It could go either way, GC. Jewel, though, really refining. Maybe you're right. Maybe he's got information. Does he come out on top? No, Kiwi closer, south of Fort Worth, and he's gonna snatch it. Not just win the round, but knock Jewel out. 2-1, Luminous Kiwi.
And we're in Kazakhstan. Kiwi's just going Astana.
Big country. Oh, big difference.
Wow.
Jewel almost max southwest.
Jewel trying something here with this October guess.
Well, it's going to be game either way. Kiwi locks Astana. Jewel, are you closer? No, you are not, because Kiwi is on the money.
And Kiwi wins the match with that. Wow.
Kiwi shines bright.
And he is now in the semifinals up against Jamabi. On the other side, it's a Battle of France.
Noxy versus Alpha, our first semi-final GC. It's going to be a banger.
Significant 5x now in Australia. A similar coverage to what we've seen in a couple of other rounds this weekend. I would expect it to be in a similar area.
Noxy has gone southeast. Alpha in a similar... Okay, we've seen this outcropping of land pop up quite
we have,
a
and it's
bit.
there again.
And Alpha, great guess, 5x, and it's not enough to knock Noxy out. Look at this. Look at the HP bars right now.
I know.
Alpha has played a storming 10 rounds, barely affected. He's been playing almost in God mode. Noxy trying to make a desperate play here. It could be the right one.
There's very little Noxy can do here, but insta-guess one end of the country, and hang on.
Is it enough? No, Alpha stamping dominance in round 10.
Wow.
We've got Alpha a bit south of Orebro. Noxy around the center.
Alpha is on that big lake that we saw a couple of weeks ago in Jönköping.
Wow, Alpha again. No, there was quite a distance there. 2.5x. And Noxy is on death's door. Alpha right now in complete control.
He really, really is. We're in Thailand now, though, which is a tricky country. We had this number on the side, so let's see.
Tough country to guess. Alpha is a little bit more north. And it is again an Alpha guess. Noxy is absolutely fuming right now.
Yep. That may well have been a phone number then, because I think that would fit where it was, but Alpha...
Noxy sends us to round 10, but GC, this is still a 1.8k lead for Alpha. GC, does Noxy have a chance in this last country?
Yeah, he has a chance. I mean, the lead is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and Noxy sent it.
Sends Japan, takes off the headset, leans back, leaves the room! He's
walking away. He doesn't think he can do it. He doesn't think he can do it, and I don't think he can.
No, he will not.
Over.
In fact, Alpha will get it almost on the money and take Noxy out, stamping his authority, showing that he deserves to be in our Open Majors Grand Final.
The second semi-final. It's going to be the Luminous Kiwi versus Jamabi.
We go to Philippines in round number 6. So a lot of information would be available, but wait. He just guessed without anything.
Insta-guess, making sure he still likes it. We don't get to see that, but you can tell he is. Now Jamabi finally opens the map, follows suit pretty far south, but a little bit more of a hedge, kind of for the southern islands as well, but it is just going to be Davao. Wow.
And that might be enough to close out game number 1.
That's it! After Jamabi was so confidently winning. Luminous Kiwi takes it. We go in around 5. And it looks like the US. Yep, Luminous Kiwi thinking New Mexico.
I was thinking Nevada, like Peru.
Yeah.
Wait, he's reading my mind.
That's what you were about to say.
I was about to say
You were about to say. Luminous Kiwi still in New Mexico.
Do you get these type of landscape in New Mexico?
I don't know if you do.
I mean, I'm not American, so I can't really judge.
I think Nevada's probably the... Wow, it's actually Death Valley in California.
And will he take the game on this? I think it's enough.
He does! Jamabi takes the no move on such an impressive US round of all things. We go to round 7 now. Looks like South Africa. Yes, sure does. That's why I hesitated to say it's findable, but they are findable nonetheless.
For sure. I mean, some quicker than others, but we actually have a North Cape pole here, so I think this Kiwi gonna be way closer here. No.
Oh, wow.
I was actually wrong.
No, it's Jamabi, and it's just close to my downtown Bloemfontein. Jamabi takes the movie. Round 4 now. We do have that stubby antenna that you get in Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, and Ecuador, but yeah, it does seem a little bit more Brazil vibes.
Because we're in a very urban area, but he slams it down in Rio.
He's locked in, so pressure's on for Jamabi, and Jamabi's going Colombia. Wait. This is going to be it. 2.5 times multi. Luminous Kiwi has it. He's going to win the no move.
Flawless game number 4, which means Bloom. Game number 5.
Game number 5. NMPZ Ziggy.
These players will be confident enough to just make a guess right away as we move into what a round.
Okay. And Luminous Kiwi is zooming in on South Ecuador right away, instantly. Is he gonna lock it in? He does already. That is crazy on such a difficult location. Jamabi opens the map and is in Mexico. It's Mexico and Ecuador. Ziggy, this is game.
This is game either way. I do quite like Luminous Kiwi's guess, and it's actually Guatemala.
It's Guatemala, what?
Is it enough though?
With 3 times it is. Jamabi moves on to the finals.
And he cannot believe it. It's like, he guessed Mexico and it's just Guatemala. Nobody getting the country correct there. But
welcome back, everybody, to the Open Major Finals. Alpha versus Jamabi.
The question is, who will do the dance after they win? Is it Jamabi or is it Alpha?
Good question. We're going to decide that right now. I cannot wait.
We go into round 7. Seems like in Indonesia. Information off the spawn.
Wow. Alpha.
Wait.
Alpha, see. Alpha just locked it in, and he's in South Sulawesi, while Jamabi's in West Nusa Tenggara.
It says Sumbawa. Jamabi should be correct here. It says Sumbawa, and Alpha, I don't know if he sneezed or if he just was disgusted by his guess there, because I do think Jamabi should be on it here.
Yeah, it looks like he is. Jamabi, very nice. What did Alpha see? I'm so confused. He takes the game on that.
And we are going back to Turkey this time. Definitely looks like around the area of Konya here, with these very dry, flat fields. I hope I'm not wrong with that call, but I am quite confident.
I love the confidence, and I must say, Alpha's locking in nowhere near where you said. Jamabi is considering Konya and exactly where Alpha is.
I like the Konya guess by Jamabi here. This could be his second game if he is correct, and he...
Wow! He is! He does it! 4 times multi! He takes it! Great shout, Ziggy! And Jamabi, you both got that Gelotris training, and it's paid off. We go to round 4 on Russia. Well, let's see where it ends up being. We already only have 15 seconds left. Neither player coming across a sign that seemed helpful at all, so it's going to come down to a region guess. Going to have to play it almost like a no-move game in the end. Less than 10 seconds left. Neither player has opened the map. They're taking that last 360 pan. They end up zooming close to each other, but on opposite sides of Lake by call. Who has it here? Timer's up. It's Alpha? What is that? Ziggy, Alpha with an insane guess. He wins. Moving.
Not an easy one. I didn't even consider Turkey, but yeah.
Yeah, difficult one, but they both had the same vibe there. It would have been absolutely devastating if Alpha had moved to the US, but he never even moved the pin. Just a light consideration. We do move on to round 4 here. It looks like Argentina. Jamabi has placed the pin and locked it in. Alpha has a pin nearby.
A lot more north here. We have a big discrepancy in guesses.
Wow, wait, that's actually massive. Jamabi with 2.5 times multi, is that enough?
Is that it?
Ziggy, it is! Jamabi is going to the World Championship!
Germany is getting a second representative aside Lenly.
Wow!
My man, Jamabi. Deep breath. You are going to Copenhagen. How are you feeling right now?
I don't know. I just feel so great. It just all went, it all went perfectly. I don't know, I can't describe it. It's all overwhelming and
coming in.
It's so stressful, so happy.